Hey guys, welcome back to another game of Heroes of the Storm. I am on the right side of the map, on the red team, being played, I'm playing Abathur, my name is Raven Maven, Nova is being played by Miss Minnie, Arthas by Kender, Nazebo by Exolia, Tassadar by Fuzzix, and then on the enemy team, on the left, the blue team, we have Murden, played by Vex, Medivh, played by Old Fields, Zeratul by Stark Runner, and Vala, played by Rain Farmer. Alright, this map is called Blackheart's Bay. The objective of this map is to gather these gold doubloons, these gold coins throughout the map that pop up periodically on these chests on the middle of the map right here, and then in the lower area right here. Every few minutes they'll pop up 5 coins in each, and you could also defeat mercenary camps to get 2 coins each as well. Blue team drew first blood, but it looks like it was a fair trade. Our Arthas died and their Zeratul died in response. Alright, so the first chests on this map pop up at 1 minute and 30 seconds. So it's one of the fastest objectives to pop up on a map. So we're going to keep our eye on that. I'm here at the bottom of lane, and it looks like I'm going siege build. I'm trying to buff up my locusts so that we can do damage to their structures. Murden was just barely able to get away. Alright, I'm letting my team know we have about 15 seconds till the chests pop up. I'm setting a big nest of mines here so that if anyone tries to get the bottom chest, they'll at least be softened up a little bit so maybe we can take them out. Alright, we're going to see if we can take out Sylvanas. The spiders are biting at our heels. Alright, our Nazebo grabbed all 5 of the bottom coins, and they have 6. So whoever turns in 10 coins first gets the aid of our ghost pirate here to shoot the cannons from this ship towards the enemy structures. Alright, it is difficult to turn in because it is a channeling process of about 5 seconds or so. So as long as you keep poking someone while they're trying to turn in, it prevents them from turning in. Oh, I'm trying to keep Arthas alive. Wasn't able to. Wait a minute. Sorry, Arthas is on the enemy team. I'm getting mixed up here. So the reason why I'm mixed up is because whenever you are playing the game live, you're always the blue team. On the replays, whoever's on the right side is red. We're red. Sorry about that confusion. We do have 10 coins now, as you can see down here at the bottom right. We just need to find an opportunity to turn in. We have Medivh in crow form. Raven form, kind of searching out the map, keeping an eye on things. He has noticed that we are getting this bottom camp. It's too risky for him to get out of Raven form to try to contest that though. Right now he's invulnerable, he can fly above our heads, and there's nothing we can do about it. We can't harm him, but he cannot harm us either. Now that he's in human form, he's at risk, but now he can do damage to us. He was able to take out Arthas. They stole a few coins from us. They now have 10, so they're going to try to turn in. Looks like Mirrodin will succeed in turning 4 in, and Vala will succeed in turning in 3 for a total of 7. Nova's going to go up and see what she can look at. I'm curious about the talents that Vala chose. So you always want to keep an eye on which talents Vala chooses. At the very beginning, her level 1 talent, she has the opportunity to choose a talent that gives her a gambit. Basically means she gets a pretty big buff at the beginning, but every death she takes, she loses some of her ability, some of her power and attack. So if you ever notice that an enemy Vala takes a gambit, always try to get at least 5 kills on her to take away all of her advantage. Azebo sneaking in. Medivh tries to stop him, was just half a second too late. We turned in 10 coins, the first ones to turn in. So I think they did run statistics on this map, and whoever turns in first on this map usually is the victor. So it's always good to try to be the first one to turn in those 10 coins, because I think you get an advantage at the very beginning by getting one of these keeps taken out. I think there are enough cannonballs that we will be able to take a keep completely. If you can very early take a keep, that gives you catapult advantage on that lane. Yep, that's enough to take out the keep. So we get a boost in experience, but also catapults that will come down the middle of this lane constantly for the rest of the game. Oh, we lost Tassadar there. I'm trying desperately to keep Nova alive, but it wasn't enough. Muradin's gonna get 5 coins from this chest here. Zeratil's gonna grab as many coins as he can and hurry get out of there. Alright. Muradin and Zeratul are gonna be turning in a bunch. Enough to get their 10. Oh. My mines almost took out Zeratul. One more mine would have done it. He's being safe now and hearthing back. So as you can see, Zeratil's going to hearth back here, get his health back up, and then be back in action. Alright, it's a pretty even game. However, we are 1 level ahead, which means we have our ultimate abilities at level 10. Team fights, we really want to push since we have this advantage, but the other team's probably going to stay back a little bit and try to avoid a team fight. And now, both teams have the ultimate abilities. Unfortunately, we lost Azebo there. Medivh is hunting Nova, trying to take her out. She does a lot of good sidestepping to avoid Muradin's hammer. So I'm moving forward a little bit to try to give my Locust an advantage. Now they do have a timer on their life, as you can see, this little orange bar. So the further down lane you are as Abathur, the longer these little guys will last. This map is a little risky for Siege for Abathur because there are few spots to hide in, especially on the bottom lane and the middle lane. The top lane is really good though. We have lots of grass over here that I could hide in, drop some locusts down later on. We have a team fight going on in the middle. 2 teams trying to battle it out to get a turn in. Muradin might not make it. He tries to get through that portal but doesn't quite make it. We have a lot of coins now. We have 12 coins in our pockets. 4 have already been turned in, so we need to turn in 8, which Arthas is just about to do. Perfect. That gives us the second turn in for the cannonball bombardment. So with every subsequent turn in, it goes up by 2 coins that is required. So we had to turn in 12 for this second go around. Oh, we're setting a trap there. It didn't quite work. Now, if Zeratul had gone in first, that would have definitely taken him out. Alright, I would consider that an even trade. 1 death for 1 death. So as you can see, I'm setting up a lot of mines in this area. This is the only turn-in spot for the entire map. So as long as we can keep eyes on this, and these little mines do offer a little bit of vision, we can see if the enemy's attempting to turn in their doubloons. They have 10, so we are aware at this point that they have enough to turn in for another bombardment. So we have to just kind of be in this general area. Looks like we have a few players throwing down some sprays, basically saying, I see you, I know you see me. Kind of taunting each other to come down and fight. Verdin's taking a lot of damage here, but he is in his giant ultimate form. But it's not enough to keep him alive. Oh, the Zeebo's getting really close here. But we were able to take out Vala. We got 2 kills in that fight. I think we stole a couple of coins too. So that's something else to mention, that if you are carrying coins, as you can see Tassidar's carrying 4, if he were to die, his coins drop on the ground, and that gives an opportunity for the enemy team or our own team members to pick those up quickly and get away. So you always want to be aware. You don't want to carry too many coins with you. You want to just get them turned in as quickly as possible so that if you were to die, you don't lose your coins. Because once they're turned into the Ghost Captain, they're there for good. Alright, we're attempting to take this bruiser camp down here. Once it's claimed, 2 coins pop out. Tassadar grabs those. And we're working towards the turn-in spot because we have a bunch of coins. We have 12. 5 have been turned in already, so we definitely have enough for a turn-in, and the enemy team has enough for a turn-in as well. They have 17. So I burrow over here, trying to turn in 1. I can't remember how I picked that up, probably from a chest. I'm going to burrow away to safety, drop a bunch of locusts down here, and probably hearth back, because this is kind of a risky area. We have 2 camps pushing on the bottom lane. We have the Stone Giants and a Bruiser camp. Sylvanas is doing her best to try to thwart that. A lot of her attention is going to be spent on clearing this out. We also have a catapult down on this bottom lane as well. That's good for us because it draws 2 enemies down here while we are turning in at the turn-in spot. We are pinging the boss at the top, kind of indicating to the rest of the team it's probably a good time to get this boss since we have a lot of map control. We do have vision with this vision tower, and we have the lane pushed back this far. You don't ever want to have the enemy team see you go toward the boss, so if you can, try to get as much vision as possible first, and then sneak to the boss at the top. So I have my monstrosity pushing on the top lane, trying to keep the enemy back, just in case we do decide to go in for the boss. At this point, Medivh suspects that we might be at the boss, so he goes over to fly over. He notices we're not there, so they can take a little sigh of relief. At the same time, Arthas is grabbing this bruiser camp at the top lane. And while everyone's distracted in the top and mid lane, I am at the very bottom, pushing as much as I can with my swarm of locusts. I put a few mines over in this area just in case an enemy tries to flank me by coming this direction. I would see them and get away before they were able to do any damage to me. But right now we have a huge siege push on the bottom lane. So whether towers are taken out by the cannons or whether they're taken out by locusts and minions and catapults and monstrosities, it's all the same either way. So I do notice Zeratul is down here, so I'm backing up just a little bit. And I assume some more are going to come soon. I'm setting a trap right here. Vala hits him. Nice. I take her out. She drops 6 coins there. I noticed that, but it might be too risky. Sylvanas realizes there's a bunch of coins that Vala has dropped. Vala has probably pinged a bunch over there to let Sylvanas go get them all. I am backing up because now Zeratul is trying to hunt me. He knows I'm somewhere around here. He saw me, but he's too far away. I'm pinging the rest of the group to come pick up the rest of these coins. Tassadar picks up all 5 of them now with a total of 7 that he's carrying. We have 17 total, enough for another turn-in. Tassadar grabs 2 more on his way. And this should be pretty close to wrapping up now. We are almost at level 20, which gives us our ultimate abilities. And you always want to be in a position to be first to get level 10 or level 20. Right now we're a level ahead. The Ghost Captain shoots more cannons at the top lane. We take out Sylvanas. We steal all of her coins. Put it down a little spray to taunt. And I'm working my way up as well. The top tower is about to be taken up by the cannonballs. All that we have left is this bottom one. So I'm pushing forward, putting a lot of pressure on with my locusts. I see that Medivh's above me. I'm not too worried about it. It'd be extremely risky for him to try to attack me with all 5 of our team members here. But I do burrow away to safety on the north side of the map. I start pushing there, putting pressure there as well. And let me look at my talents real quick. I did take the Mule talent, so if they have done any damage to our towers and walls, I have just been healing them up as the game has been progressing. As long as they're not destroyed, I can always heal those back up. So it looks like we have almost complete map control. Lots of red on this map. We have free reign to kind of move about, gather more coins, get more camps, turn in while they are busy dealing with the siege that I keep laying down. So I put right there in the grass a nest, which pops out locusts every 15 seconds, so Zeratul thought I was there. And he's looking for me. I back up just in time, and his vision was not quite big enough range to see me.
It's right there. Go grab it.
So I'm able to escape. Oh, I missed it. At one point we got the boss, I didn't realize. Alright, so I lay a couple mines here, just to kind of cover the vision of this path in case Zeratul comes searching for me. I'm going to hurry and slap this chest. That's basically all the attack that Abathur can do, is these little slaps. Break that open, grab the 3 coins. I kind of keep away from this area because I know there's a lot going on there. The walls are closing in on our enemies though, as you can see. The bottom tower is taken out, which means constant catapults on the bottom lane. This tower is taken out on the mid, and this tower is taken out on the top. Constant catapults coming down all 3 lanes. So, you can't get negligent and start neglecting your lanes, otherwise the catapults will slowly whittle away at your core. Nazebo did make an attempt to go in there and start doing some permanent damage to the core. He was able to take the shield down, and with Nova's ultimate blast, we were able to take a bunch of health away as well. That was the final turn-in, so it's good game. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. And I burrow over just to kind of show off a little bit. Do a little bit of gloating. Do a little bit of a spray there just to kind of taunt the enemy team.
Victory to the red team.
But once again, thanks for playing. Thanks for watching. Those who did play. Everyone on this list. You are the ones who make this game possible. Keep it alive. So thanks for playing. And we'll catch you on the next one.